Hello guys, and welcome to yet another exciting Python tutorial. Before we go ahead and view the video, I wanted to show you my blog. It's ghostg1programming.blogspot.com. So I'll leave the link down below if you're interested in the scripts. Maybe copy and paste it and just try it yourself. We will go ahead and view the video. Okay, welcome guys to another Python tutorial. In this tutorial you'll feel like a real programmer. Why? Because we're gonna create a file and write to it and read from it. Oh yeah, gotta believe so. So at the start we're gonna assign any variable, maybe x. So equals what you wanna do to open a file or to create it, just say open. One of the advantages of having a nice idle is to show you what you can do inside these parentheses. So you can write you can say the name of the file, and then after a colon you can choose whatever mode you want to. We'll get into that later. So let's just say what file I want to create. So I want to create g1.txt. remember, I don't have any file in the location where I have saved my Python script, this Python script to be exact. Then we do a colon, and then between quotes we type in the we want to write, so it's W. If we are if we want to read, it's R. If we want to append, it's A. We'll get to append, what does it mean in the later on this video. And if you want to write and read, you just do W and then plus. If you want to read and write, you just do R and plus. If you want to append and write, you want to just do A and plus. So after doing that, we want to write to this file, so just x dot. So to write to a file, we need to type in x dot and then write. Yep. Then between parentheses, it's like print right here, but you are printing into a file. You won't see anything. So let's say ghost g1, and then in a new line we're gonna do please subscribe. Okay, I ran out of words. This is not intentional, guys. So and then after we open the file, we need to close it, right? Just place x dot and then close. Then the file is closed. If we run the program, we don't see anything, but I promise you it is created. So let's try to read from it this time. Let's comment all this thing so it won't be any commands. So we're gonna assign another variable. It's like W equal open this, make sure it's the same file, guys. Then g1.txt, then after a colon between quotes we said it's R, read. Then W dot read, and we close the file. Yeah, W dot close also. Okay, so I made a little bit of typo in here. It's open, not opened. Yeah, might have figured it out earlier and you're yelling at me, yo Ghost, you made a typo. So thank God I corrected it. So we didn't print any W, so it's reading but it's not showing what's reading. Another typo, guys. So let's print it. Print and then W. Okay, guys, before we do that, let's assign this W dot read to a variable, so our print in here we are printing a variable named w, but it might get confused with this one. So let's say r for reading. Okay, now r, so it will print us just what it read, not what it's when it's opened and when it's closed. So it's just some random numbers it will print us. So now goes G1, please subscribe, as I did from before. So if I enable this one by uncommenting it, and then I'll comment this one. So now please subscribe. Okay, let's add let's mix it up. Now let's say first please subscribe, and then let's say here to ghost G1 channel. Okay, now if we run the program, we will see nothing. Of course, we didn't output anything. Now it's time to comment out this area. Yeah, 2 quotes. Whoa, whoa, whoa. A little bit of typo in here. Okay, now let's read from the same file as we write from it from before. So now it's please subscribe to Ghost G1 channel. Now you remember we already typed in the first words, Ghost G1 please subscribe. So what happened here, that it's deleted the first file and created another one, or rather yet wiped out what's inside it and created this thing. That's what W means. So if you want to write to an existing file and deleting everything in it, W is your thing, guys. But what if you want to keep what's inside it and just add to it? So this where it comes to the A, remember append. So let's do another one in here. So let's assign another variable like A equals open, and then the same file g1.txt, and then a column between quotes we write A for appending, and then let's assign another variable A underscore 1 to the A dot write. Yeah, sorry, write. So let's write anything. Now let's do some new line, or before let's write A triple A and then new line and then triple B, just for example. Okay, and then A dot close, as we say before. Okay, so now let's try to print another one, or to read another one. So what we need to do right now is forgive me, this one is for reading, not for writing. For writing we can do it like that, we don't care if it's assigned to any variable. So now let's read. So let's press Z equals open, and then G1 dot txt, and then let's read from it. So it's R, and then let's assign another variable. So Z underscore 1 equals Z dot read this time, and Z dot close. So after closing the file, we need to print out the Z underscore 1. Sorry for that typo. Then Z underscore, oh my god, I'm making some typos. So but from this one, let's say this is the appended file. My god, typo again. Then we need to put a comma in here, and let's make a new line so we won't get confused. And this one, after reading and closing, printing. So let's try to say this is the original file. Okay, make a new line, and in here also let's make a new line before, so we won't get confused. And don't forget the comma. Save the file and run it. Now this is the original file. What is the original file? It's please subscribe to Ghost G1 channel. That's it. And then the appended file, it's after we append to this file, we see this is the appended file. Okay, please subscribe to Ghost G1 channel, and then triple A and then triple B in a new line. So if I ran the program again, I'll just see this one in here. Why? Because I appended to the original file and I cannot go back to the original file because I appended to it. So let's try. As I said before, please subscribe to channel to Ghost G1 channel, AAA and triple B. It's the same here. So now the original file is the same as the appended file. So now it works by appending. So let's jump to, let's comment all this, and let's jump to reading and writing at the same time. Okay guys, after commenting this thing, let's try to read and write at the same time. So let's assign another variable, x equals open, and same file g1.txt, then comma. So there is a little bit difference from R+, so you can read from the file and you can also write from it, but it's like the W. If you write on it, it will delete what's ahead of it. So let's try it. Now let's assign x, let's assign W equals x dot read. Okay, after reading, now let's try to close, no, let's try to x dot write, sorry, let's try to write h. Okay, it's one word. Okay, now let's assign another variable, z equals x dot read. Okay, so now we're printing, after we closing the file, of course, x equals close the file. Okay, so we're printing, now we're printing the original file, okay, in a new line, of course. So we're just printing what we shall say W. Okay, and then W, what the, okay, and then let's say in a new line the new file. Okay, in another new line, and then plus, and it's the Z. Okay, now let's save the program and run it. So, yeah, sorry guys, a little bit of typo. I didn't press the I didn't say any plus in here. So okay, now the original file is hey ggg Ghost G1 channel triple A. Okay, the new file, it didn't say anything because if I run it another time, it will print out the H. But to not be confused, let's print it out as 7. Okay, so it won't be noticeable right now, there's no 7, but after it, so let's try. As I said before, it's 7 in here, so it's appending, it's not saying anything. So let's, so it's appending, so let's try to say hey hi. Okay, so now let's try it. It's not saying anything, but if I run the program another time, it will read from it hey hi. So if I run the program another time, it will say hey hi. So yeah, so Now let's comment all this and let's go to write and read at the same time. Okay, now x equal open now g1.txt, and now it's w plus writing and reading. So let's write something. X dot write. I said w, oh my god. Dot write. Not writable, right. Okay, let's write anything. Let's write hey. Remember, it's w, so it will wipe out anything I did. So x dot write. Now let's assign w to another variable, and let's assign x to another variable. Okay, x dot read, so it will read what's inside, and x dot close, of course. After that we say print w. So now it will write hey, but first it will read what's in the G1. So let's try to see it. Okay, it has read what's in the ghost G1, but it didn't find anything. Why? Because the file is being wiped out, because we said w plus. So if I ran the program another time, or if I just go to the location where my Python script is, I will find another file called g1 with the extension .txt. Oh yeah, we can say mp4, but we can change the extension, but it won't be helpful. It will stay as the writable file. So now let's try to run the program another time. It won't say anything. Why? Because I'm doing w plus. So now if I say r this time, okay, let's just change w as r, and let's comment out write, and I promise you we will see hi in there. Okay, oh yeah, made a mistake right there. Okay, there's hey, not hi. Yeah, there is hey, because we count out the w and we're reading right now, just reading. So let's go back and let's try this time the mode. Okay, now let's comment all of those. So after commenting, we want to assign a variable. Let's make it w equals open. Okay, open, and let's say any file this time. Let's say ghost.txt, and let's, it's not the point right now to see what file. I could just say one or something. So now let's say let's say w, and then let's say w dot close. Okay, remember, it's not my intention to write or to close anything. Z equals open, and then ghost dot txt, and now let's say r. Okay, then let's close z dot close. So what I wanted to do with those two is to see the mod and to see the name of the file. Maybe I'm with some interactive shell, like here, Python shell. I don't remember what I typed in, so I'll just type in this what I'm going to show you, and know the name of the file that I'm working with, and know the mod that I'm working with, and know if the file is closed or still open. So now it's open and closed. I know that, but if I'm working with the interactive shell, maybe I'll get confused. So now let's clear some space between the closing and the opening of the file. Okay, so now we're gonna say print. Okay, now the name of the file. I need to put this between quotes. Okay, and let's say a new line also in here, a new line, and then let's put comma, and then I said in here W, I assigned the opening of the file to W, so W dot now name. So after saying that, it will print the name of the file, and then print the let's try to say a new file, new line, sorry, the mod of the file. Okay, now comma as usual, and let's W, and then as you guessed it, it's just mod, that's all. Then print another time. Okay, in another square, in a new line, open or close. Okay, new line, and let's say W dot, okay, I forgot the comma, W dot closed. Okay, it's right here. So this time it will print to us the ghost g1.txt if it's opened, if it's closed, and the mod and the name of it. Like the mod is W, I know it because I'm writing right now the script, but if you are in the Python shell, maybe you'll get a little bit confused. So I know the mod is W, so it's gonna print the mod is W. I know the file is open, it's not closed, because I've written this script before the closing of the file, and I'm going to write it after the file, so after the closing of the file, sorry. So we will notice. Now let's print it. Print, okay, a new line, and then open or close, new line. Okay, colon, and then W dot closed or not. Okay, it will say true or false. In this one it will say true or false also. In this one it will say W, and this one it will say goes g1.txt. This one has no meaning right now, so it will just open the file, read from it, and then close it. So let's try. As I said before, as I said, the name of the file is ghost.txt. The mod of the file is W writing. Open or close the file is false, so it is opened because I said W dot closed. I didn't specify anything else. So closed. If it's closed, it will print out true. If it's not, it will print out false. So if you go to this one after the closing of the file, we will see it's true. So we will repeat the same tasks in here. So now print. Let's just say name. Yeah, let's just say name, because this video has been long enough. Now z dot name, and let's print the mod. Okay, in a new line, of course. Mod is z dot mod. Okay, now let's print another one. Z dot, sorry, is it closed yet? Yeah. So let's say z dot closed. Okay, now let's go after the closing of the file. Now let's print out new line. Is it closed? Yeah. And let's see, z dot, god, little bit of typo, close. Okay, let's save the file and run it. Now you will see the whole script right here. The name of the file is ghost g1. Okay, we already saw that one, so we're saying this, we're seeing this one. So from the opening to after the closing. So the mod is R. Okay, good. Is it closed yet? It's true. So it's closed for the second time, but is it closed yet for the first time? It's false. So you can see it was opened and then it got closed. So that's it for this video, guys. See you in the next. Well, that's it, guys, for this video for today. Click the like button if you liked the video, and click on the subscribe button if you are not subscribed yet, and do not forget to hit the bell button to get notified if I upload any videos in the future. And you can see on the right there is my latest video. Click on it if you haven't watched it yet.